everybody, man? King Recon here. Man, first and foremost, before we get into anything else, I just want to give you all a massive thank you, man. Just a thank you from the bottom of my heart for being patient with me throughout this last month in NaNoWriMo, man. It was a very successful NaNoWriMo this year. I was able to see a lot of improvement, which was my main goal going into it, was seeing some sort of improvement so that I can have something to look forward to, you know, going in to this revision stage and whatnot, right? And that was the number one thing that I had in mind, was to just see some sort of improvement, and I'm very blessed and thankful that is the case. And so I'm excited for the future. I'm going to continue writing. But for right now, man, I was like, dude, my brain has been so just with writing on this end, school and finals right now on this end, that I just need to experience some greatness, man. And so that's been my main priority right now, is experiencing as much greatness as possible. And when I finished Nano and I read Kingdom, and then I watched one of the greatest series, Arcane, son. Oh, man. Silka. Dude, Arcane went in, man. Premium gas. It slapped so hard. Jinx. Fire. I mean, yo, it was nasty. It was filthy. Amazing. Arcane, man. I don't know how they did it, but that was really something special. It got me invested in League of Legends. I was like, well, what is this, right? I've watched the competitive stuff for League before, but I was like, no, this is different, man. Such an amazing story. Such an amazing story, man. They did a wonderful job with Arcane. But listen, man, I heard a little tidbit earlier this week, you know, a little tidbit that got me a little excited. Now, we heard, or at least I heard, in the YouTube side of things, that my boy, Mr. Ichiro Oda, likes watching himself some One Piece YouTube. I mean, look, it's been in the fine print. It's been in the fine print. We've been new. Now, I'm like 99.9% sure that he's only talking about Japanese YouTubers here. But in that 0.1% chance, you know, boys are talking about worldwide. Worldwide, there's a lot of us. We've been doing this for a very long time. 8 and almost 9 years, as a matter of fact. Over 2 channels. Oda, my boy. In case you're watching this, first and foremost, have a wonderful Christmas. Have your Santa hat ready. But Oda, this one's for you. Because we are here today. You want to talk about experiences? I am here today to experience some greatness, because this series has never let me down for all the years that I've been reading it. Week in and week out, it's been non-stop peak. And we are here today to read the latest installment in the Wano and Onigashima awesome sauce of the best-selling manga in history. Listen, man. This week went by in a breeze. Last week's chapter was so magnificent. I mean, it was a true 10, man. Like, it was so good. And now, we're here to follow that up with what is nearly the best-selling comic of all time. We're here to follow that up with the one, the only, as we do every single week, One Piece. Man, listen, a lot of greatness. So, while I finish up finals this week, I'm not going to have a full-blown game plan. I have a lot of ideas, man. Like, a lot of stuff that I want to do here on the channel. But for this upcoming week, I'm gonna keep those plans to myself, mainly because I have no idea how this is about to go. You know, my finals end next week, so after that I'll have free Excuse me. See, my throat can't keep up, man. You see, this is why we need advancements. This is why we need to move forward, you know, so that my throat can keep up with the ambitions. Just like last week, you know, Zoro's skill finally being able to keep up with his ambitions, his skill set, his experience is now able to match his ambitions. But here we are, man. I'm hoping that my throat can keep up with my ambitions. You feel me? That I can keep up with what I'm trying to do here. Because we are here today. We want One Piece chapter 1034. What am I telling y'all, man? Non-stop peak. Non-stop peak. Bro, I mean, we eat. Bro, we eat. Coming off of last week's chapter. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Going into this week's chapter, I was like, yo, we're gonna get some sort of Komurasaki Orochi thing, which I'm fine with. We're gonna get potential, you know, just transition chapter, seeing a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. Nah, my boy Hoda said, hold up, man, we got stuff to settle. We got stuff to settle. The title of this week's chapter is Sanji versus Queen. And I would have been fine with any of that. Because everything on here is extremely interesting. But when it comes to my monster trio, ooh, bro, Sanji versus Queen, the burgundy and black, El Príncipe. All right, let's go. We got Usopp here. Is that Carrot? We got Usopp, some pigs, some mountains. We got some boars. Usopp wins prizes for kids at a shooting range during a festival. Oh, that might not be Carrot then. But yeah, this is dope. You see my boy getting that top prize? Nice. Yes, sir. All right, let's get right into this one, man. Sanji versus Queen. Let's go. Dog, listen. That chapter 1031, was without a doubt, and prepare yourselves because we're doing this. We're doing this whenever we stop getting chapters this year. We're doing this. We're doing the favorite chapters of the year stream. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for some answers. Because I'm already preparing myself. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. With the amount of greatness we've gotten this year, I have no idea. Skull Dome, Left Brain Tower, Pleasure Hall. A mighty explosion. We see this thing go up into the air. Hopefully this is the Hell's Memories kicking off here. Osome. Osome. It's such a strange. So it's either Osome or Osome. I'm gonna go Osome. Flexing some Japanese. Osome, get back. You'll get hurt. We should move deeper into the castle. And we see this explosion. We get to see what appears to be a bunch of women here. I still haven't found Shuji. Don't worry about him. I'm sure he's fine. Shuji? You have to take care of yourself. Who in the flying flag nurse is Chuji? We need to try and find a way off this island. I don't know how you're doing that, Chief. I don't know how you're doing that. This thing is floating and it's flying. Yo, we're in the 5th dimension right now, man. We're in the final JRPG boss mode. I don't know how you're getting off this island, son. You're gonna have to fight off Sephiroth and Kefka. Things are so bad, it might be best to try and escape Wano itself. I don't know how you're doing that. That's it, I've got it. I get it. They're making it sound so easy. Like, yo, we're getting on this island. Let's go, fam. Let's go. I am as much of a dragon as... Oh, is that Momo? Look at my boy. Ooh, I am as much of a dragon as Kaido. That means I can grab his flame clouds. If I cannot force the island back, I can at least stop it from getting any closer, which has been what he's been trying to do this entire time. I have to prevent the worst case scenario, absolutely. So I'm glad we're getting to see Momonosuke again. Being able to he's holding it up. Holding it up. This island will not destroy the flower capital while I still draw breath. That's our Shogun talking, man. That's our Shogun talking. Great stuff. So I am as much of a dragon as Kaido. So he's stating, yo, this is me. Like at this point in stage in the game, I have become this in order, and you've seen it as a very prevalent theme, right, throughout the course of this arc so far. Individuals becoming what they do not want to become. in order to achieve something. And now we're seeing that with Momonosuke here, and you know how much he feared this, you know how much he didn't like this. But he said, you know what? In order to protect Wano, I need to become something I don't like. I need to become something that I fear. I need to become something that I really despise, which is the dragon here. I am as much of a dragon as Kaido. I can grab his flame clouds. So I'm going to do what only I can do. I love this. This island will not destroy the flower capital while I still draw breath. Let's go. Good stuff, Momonosuke. Good stuff. Inside the Skull Dome life floor, we've got to force our way out. Hold them back. Skull Dome left brain tower pleasure hall. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So here we see Queen. We see Sanji sparking. And his eyes, they started, they hit. This is my eyes when I read these chapters. Just, yes, sparkling stars. Sparkling stars. Sanji looks. He jumps into the air. So Sparking Queen, this is a new attack right here. He's firing lasers from his eyes. Yo. In the words of Luffy, Usopp, and Chopper, Sumo! You know what I'm saying? That would not be. This man's firing lasers out of his eye. Queen. What? He can shoot beams from his eyes? Sparking Valkyrie. Gotta think about your siblings, man. Not only that, but this just goes further to showcase that Queen really was, like we were talking about earlier, before this fight even got underway, the possibilities of Queen actually having been part of the creation process in Germa technology, which means he's probably very proficient in it. Now, I didn't expect him to start using straight up moves, some variation of the moves, but hey, here we are, firing lasers from his eyes. Sparking Valkyrie, Henry, and it looks like he's charging something up. Henry Queen. So he has a bunch of Queen-based attacks. He has Sparking Queen. Now he has Henry Queen. So he extends his head, utilizing his extendometer here, Mega Man style, and he manages to connect with Sanji here. Sanji gets electrified, but that's not going to matter. Yo, do you not know who this is, Queen? Electricity? So is he trying to utilize... Oh, yo, he is. He's trying to utilize all of Sanji's brother's techniques right now. So, Sparking Valkyrie, we see that variation. Now we get to see the Henry for Henry Blazer. Oh, man. You get it now? Here we go. These are Germa 66's techniques. I wanted to show you them. After you used your suit to morph, Judge's sons are the culmination of his scientific work. Exactly. I was hoping to crush you. Well, let me just look at these panels one more time. Sanji's on the ground. He manages to get back up before another rain of these lasers comes out. I was hoping to crush you while you had that suit on. That would have shown that bastard once and for all that his tech can't hold a candle to mine. So this is just a pride thing. It's just a pride thing of my technology, my technological prowess, my level as a scientist goes far above and beyond your pops. You get it, Stealth Black? My man said, you get it? Yeah, see? You remember that toe? The foot from Courage the Cowardly Dog? Yeah, see? Yeah, over here scratching. He was like, aha, yeah. Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog, man. That's one of the fun. And he was like, yeah, see? Get it, Stealth Black? Your feud has nothing to do with me. He kind of even looks like a toe himself, man, in Queen. Your feud has nothing to do with me. I was playing dumb earlier. I've dug up everything there is to know about Germa's science. It's because he just wanted to see the transformation in action. I can't blame him. We even see that Law and Drake, all these individuals, they're tards, they're fans. They love this, man. Go, Power Ranger. Let go of me. My arsenal can replicate anything you brothers can do again with that family. Winch Danton. So listen, my arsenal can replicate anything you brothers can do. So he's stating he can do anything they can do, but I can promise you this. He can't do what Sanji can do. There's no way in the Flying Flagnarts that he can do what Sanji can do. He can possibly do what all the other ones can, maybe even better. But he ain't do what my boy can do. He can do what El Príncipe can do. There's no way. No way in the... Again, with that family. Winch Dantan. So he goes in, Winch hits Sanji against the wall. And here we get a double spread. Queen! So he's holding him, tosses him. Huh? What have you done? My arm! So Sanji kicks him. Yama yeah! Goes in, fires it up, kicks him. He's like, yo, I'm getting tired of this garbage. See Sanji on the floor. How dare you, dirty brat? I warned you, don't ever mention them in front of me. So he gets back up. You think you control what I say? Flanchette strike! Goes in and he gets Queen right in the stomach. I'm talking about right in the stomach. He bends over in pain. Hurts, huh? Did you think I just let you dominate the fight? There's no way you didn't feel that kick that sent you flying earlier. We've been going all out for a while, so it's no surprise we're getting weaker. The difference is I found my resolve and accepted my fate. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my guy. The difference is I found my resolve and accepted my fate. I'm not the same man you fought on the live floor. Talk to him, Sanji. Talk to him, Mr. Burgundy and Black. This is a different dude. This is a man with a different resolve and the vision. He's got the vision. My boy has the vision. No, he even has the Germa 66 technology for real in regards to even being able to vanish. So that means he even has Sanji's techniques? Show me then. Let's see how you've changed. Next up is your technique, Stealth Black. So he was there for the creation of all of those. Wow. You sure do have a lot of tricks up your sleeve. Sanji moves. Huh? He disappeared too? You don't need the suit. Stay up. You don't need it. You know that SpongeBob thing? I need it. My boy don't need it. Kunohashi no Sanji, you don't need that suit. He is the suit. The suit wanted to become one with him. He ain't need that suit. Get that can out of here. Get that thing out of here. Huh? He disappeared too? But he isn't even wearing the suit. No, he's moving faster than the eye can see. Then the eye can see. My boy Sanji's moving faster than sound. He'll have to reappear when he's out of stamina. What a stupid attempt to counter me. Here we see a mouse. Oh, there's Chuji. So that's the mouse. There you are, Chuji. You're okay. So she was worried about a mouse. Chuji, over here quickly. The fighting could break out again any second. Oh, man. And here we get to see Queen. Also, that tramp, she's refused my summons dozens of times. She even rejected me today, but she seems perfectly fine. She was my number one ever since Momonosuke met her tragic end. Oh, yeah, he doesn't know. I thought she was bedridden due to a terrible migraine. It's funny that she can apparently walk around carefree now. I guess I haven't dished out enough divine punishment yet. I have some more. I have more tools at my disposal now, and Sanji goes right above him. Oh, man. A sturdy... Yo, look at his fat out there. He's like... A sturdy exoskeleton, enhanced strength, and super speed. I'll make use of them all. If I pair the exoskeleton protection with my armament hockey training, my legs should be able to stand flames much harder than before from his own eyes. Yo, my man. I gotta read a sturdy exoskeleton, enhanced strength, and super speed. I'll make use of them all. And if I pair the exoskeleton protection with my armament hockey training, my legs should be able to stand flames much harder. You heard, my boy, much hotter. Ifrit? Jambe? Ifrit, bro, you're talking about the big monster I summoned in Final Fantasy, bro, my boy. Yo, my man made was a summon. A whole summon. And put that into his legs, yo. Dog, listen, Ifrit. Yo, Ifrit does damage. Ifrit does damage. You call that thing in any of the Final Fantasy games and it goes in, especially in 10. Especially in 10 and the 7 remake, bro. That thing comes in and it starts whacking. It starts proclaiming its presence. Flames going all over the place. Oh, Ifrit, Jambe. So this is the next step. It's called Ifrit. Oh, that just sounds filthy. Ifrit Jambe. And you get to see how like the entire foot is covered. You see the flames coming out. It's like releasing some electricity. I mean, it just looks really. The speed and weight behind my kicks will be on another level. Sanji, you called your foot Ifrit Jambe. This thing better be on the next plane. On the next plane of existence. My man's about to summon the Knights of the Round, bro. He is the Knights of the Round. The speed and weight behind my kicks will be on another level. So he comes down from the sky. I mean, my dude is in the sky. Out here summoning this Ifrit jump. Bro, Ifrit has become one with his leg. Like, yo, for those of y'all who have never played Final Fantasy before, like, just search up Ifrit. And like on YouTube or something, like the summon, and yo, my boy's nasty. He's nasty. Now just imagine that all of that, it's in my boy's foot. It's in my boy's foot. I understand now. Sanji's coming in from the heavens, dude. It's like he's about to do a brachial bomber of his own. It was you. You hit her, didn't you, Queen? You're nothing but trash. Oh, we're going back. We're going back to whenever Sanji thought that he hit her. But no, in actuality, it was Queen, which is what he was talking about and referring to here earlier. So now we're getting back to the fact that Queen, because we know how Sanji, how Sanji had the dream, right, of wanting to become invisible in order to, spy and what have you, do, ridiculous Sanji stuff. But in Queen's case, it looks like he utilized this invisible ability in order to dish out this divine punishment, punishment that cannot be seen. And so when Queen turned invisible, no one could see who's attacking. And so he dished out this quote-unquote divine punishment that cannot be seen on this woman, which is why she probably thought that Sanji hit her. Man, that's completely, not only are you utilizing this thing to hit someone, you're not even going to show yourself doing so. You're going to make it believe that it's something else. Utilizing this thing that Sanji loves so much that he threw away. Oh, nah, yo, Queen's about to get it. Queen's about to get it. Queen is about to get it. Collier. Squeak. Yeah. And he goes in. Collier. We're gonna dump his friend. What, Queen-sama? And he comes down from the flag dart. Sanji. Basekote. Paleon. Jumao. Beef tech. I don't know how to say this stuff, man, but it sounds raw. It sounds raw. Basekote. Paleon. I'm telling you, he's Knights of the Round by himself. Jumao. Beef teku, tenderon, flan cheto. And he goes in. Kiyu, Poide, Jarrett, Merritt, Barrett. I mean, he's out here, man. Get out of my sight, scum. Boof, Boof, Beowulf, Barsta. And he goes in. His foot releasing electricity, releasing the flames of Ifrit. He just switching music. This man to the flag darts. All the way to the flag darts, man. Sanji! And that's the end of the chapter. Look at this in its amazing color, yo. Shout out to Grace. Shout out to Grace for this incredible coloring, yo. Look at Sanji, dude. Oh, man. Yo, Queen comes down. His head hits the ground. And he receives a full-blown Tekken combo. Bro, Sanji's not eating Tekken combo. Yo, Basekote, Paleto. I mean, where's my thing, man? Where it at? Yo, dude is straight up out here. I mean, he's practicing. He's like, yo, I'm going to hit the triangle, circle. You know, you can do it. You got to do a fighting game style. You gotta tilt it, R1 heavy attack. I mean, like, we hit it all. He hit the massive combo. You're like, he's playing MVC. I mean, just doom. Like, what in the fuck? Bro! Oh, this is gonna look filthy in the anime, man. They're gonna make this into a fighting game combo for real. Wait until we get this card in Treasure Cruise. We get this card in Burning Blood 2 or whatever game is coming in the future. Base Kote. Paleleon. I mean, he's hammering. Dude. Jumael Beef Teku. Tenron. Flanchetto. Kyu. Pure. Gereto. I mean, he's just, yeah. Dude. He's spinning, he's kicking, he's moving. This is why I love Sanji's art style, his fighting style, man. It's so dope. Get out of my sight, scum. Boof. I'll never notice it. Boof. I don't know what this is, bro. Boof. Burst. And he hits him so hard. He's sweet chin musics this man so hard. He sends him all the way into the flag darts, bro. Yo, look at the shade, man. The way that he shades this panel in, the shading in regards to the hair, the way that his body looks, just indicating how much strength and impact was in this blow, that it was caused so much smoke, so much light is being put out of his foot. Ifrit Jambe, son. So that's definitely it for Queen. Queen is gone. Queen is gone, man. And with that, without a doubt, this is probably up until this point in time my favorite Sanji fight. So this arc already hasn't missed in regards to having favorites, because without question my favorite Robin fight. Now my favorite Sanji fight, especially when it comes to Sanji and his inner character, like his resolve, his inner resolve as an individual. And like I said earlier in this chapter, this is a different Sanji now. The difference is I found my resolve and accepted my fate. I'm not the same man you fought on the live floor. So here's where I'm interested. I'm very interested because now that he knows the truth, that it was this, that it was Queen who actually did this to this woman. Now I'm curious on if he utilizes this new technique here. When next time we see Sanji, will he be in that state of that he was talking about in chapter 1031, of not being able to control himself, right? So maybe next time that we see him, he will be out there just bodying random dudes. I mean, we talked about switching music and Shawn Michaels. You remember whenever he went into the back, and Triple H couldn't stop laughing at him because he's switching music literally everybody in the backstage. That's about to be Sanji, because if his filter is gone, if he snaps to where now what is in place is not his conscious, like he is unconscious, going around, and he's just an assassin, right? Like a dude that has no control over his body, and he's literally just going around bodying a whole bunch of individuals. That's gonna be crazy, because who in the Flying Flagnards is gonna be able to put a stop to such a thing? And I'm just going back to 1031 and seeing how that's going to play in here. But I guess we'll think about that in the future, in the afterthoughts or whatever. I'm fascinated how it's gonna go from here. But I love this combo, man. This combo right here was absolutely filthy, dude. And now there's a break. I don't care, man. Yeah, actually, now there's a break. I'll announce this here, then we'll talk about this later on. We will most certainly be live streaming next week, especially since finals are going to be over. We're most certainly going to be streaming, talking about the One Piece greatness. I have a couple ideas in mind for what I want to do, but we'll talk about that closer we get to it. But yeah, just look forward to it next Friday. Instead of a chapter reaction, of course, we will be live streaming. But yo, this final combo was nasty. So leading in right after 1031, we see the two of them. It actually kind of surprised me that Queen had this type of he had these things, or the way that he was sort of, flexing and attempting to gain the upper hand on Sanji. I mean, he made it appear like, oh man, like I outsmarted you. Like, yeah, I'm using Germa technology to be able to to go and I'm gonna mess with your mind and I'm gonna do all this, and you see him actually being able to get Sanji, hit him, get Sanji, hit him, and continuously hit him. And I think it was great that we had this setup already, showcasing Sanji's regeneration abilities, his ability to not be impacted or hurt by all these things. When we already saw his bones get broken, and they got put back together. So it was important to have all that context going into this because we were able to see exactly how he was able to live through a lot of this stuff. Not only that, but being able to see all these techniques, truly having to get over, the technology of his family and having to destroy somebody who's very proficient in it by utilizing something that only he has, which is this new Ifrit Jambe. Yo, nasty. But Sparking Queen and of course that being Sparking Valkyrie and then the Henry Queen and all the techniques. I mean, my man is Queen is doing everything he can, this last ditch effort to try to take out Sanji. And Sanji's fighting back. It's just that dude. Love his answer here, man. Then he, to attempt to finish it off, he utilizes Sanji's own technique in Stealth Black. And that's what came to be his demise, man. Dude, Ifrit Jambe, man. Yo, Sanji's on a different level, dude, now. A sturdy exoskeleton, enhanced strength, and super speed. I'll make use of them all. If I pair the exoskeleton protection with my arm and hockey training, my legs should be able to stand at flames much harder than before. Oh my god. The speed and weight behind my kicks will be another level. I understand now. It was you hit her, didn't you, Queen? You're nothing but trash. Collier goes in, skywalks, hits Queen down into the black arts, bro. Yo, Queen hits the ground, and of course she didn't know the Queen was there. So, hits the ground, bows. He bows before the prince. And then he hits the Tekken Street Fighter combo, dude, and it's just nasty, man. It is filthy. Then finishing it off with the beefy burst. Like I said, I don't know how to say this last part, so it's beefy burst. And yo, nasty. Utilizing the Ifrit Jambe. So it looks like his legs are so hot that not only are they producing this sort of white electric energy that's coming out of it, but it's literally just like he was talking about last week with the 1031 with the Hell's Memories and the passion burning to the flagnards and to the highest extent possible. We see that coming into fruition this week, man. I mean, my man's brought out a completely new evolution to this technique that he has had for so long. And it is filthy. I can't wait to see the way the anime handles this, dude. Yeah, without a doubt. I love the Mr. 2 fight. There's been, Sanji's he's had a lot of different amazing action sequences throughout the series, but this Sanji versus Queen fight was awesome, man. It was awesome. It took everything I loved about both those fights, from like Mr. 2 fight, the Jobber fight, and just took it to the next level here with the Queen, man. Great stuff. Yo, my man's real deal hit the Tekken combo, dude. Now I'm really curious, like I said, on what's going to happen now with Sanji. What is going to happen with Sanji in regards to the way that we're going to transition to the next part of his journey here in this arc? Because now that he's defeated Queen, now that he's gotten Queen out of here, and he handled Queen, man. I mean, from the very beginning of the fight, he wasn't struggling, he wasn't sweating. He mainly had to get over himself. And I think that's what was so awesome about this battle, is that it felt more like an internal conflict, right? To where he had to find it within his own self, getting over his own fears, which is why Queen even started utilizing his own family's techniques. Just trying to get into his head. This entire battle was him getting out of his own head. And Sanji was able to get over not only his own self, which was on 1031, but also to externally handle his conflict against Queen as well. So he hits that final switch in music, the beefy burst. He's out of here. And that's how we go on break. Sweet flagnards, man. So I think that next time we see Sanji, I mean, I'm sure he's gonna be moving around for this, right? Like he's gonna be extremely tired, of course. He's probably gonna be panting. You know, probably gonna switch over to Zoro and King fight, I assume. But Sanji is going to have to that like the thing is, because I had that CP0 thing in mind for so long, but now they're up against Apu and Drake. Now I really don't know what Sanji's going to end up doing. I mean, of course, you know, in arcs like this, the Straw Hats, they'll be exhausted, but they will continue to move even after they fight whoever it is they're fighting. So we're going to have to see where Sanji goes after this and what kind of role he's going to play. But like I said, we'll think about that later. I'm too hyped right now to really put that in, because, you know, we finally got the next evolution in Sanji's Diable Jambe after all these years, man. After all these years, the Ifrit Jambe looks nasty. Just filthy. And then he hits the full-blown combo. I mean, this is just sick. I can't wait to see this in the anime. But yeah, man, y'all let me know in the comments down below how y'all felt about this week's chapter. Once again, I just really enjoyed seeing Sanji not only have to overcome himself, have to overcome his own family, and once again, you know, with what happened here with Queen and utilizing his family's techniques and whatnot, his obsession and wanting to become better than Judge and showcase that and prove that, and whatnot, just toying around with him, believing that he had the upper hand, and when I was Sanji clearly the entire time has had the upper hand. And it allowed a new variety, a new spice to Sanji's battles up until this point, to where, like I said before, he was clearly in the advantage throughout this entire fight, in base form for so long, didn't even put on the suit, crushed it, having to just overcome himself. To just overcome himself, man. As long as he could do that, he would be able to defeat Queen. And not only was he able to do that, but he was able to evolve thanks to that, accepting this is what he's become. He accepted the exoskeleton. He accepted the super speed. He accepted all of the stuff that is now within his body, thanks to the Germa technology, thanks to being a somebody who's experimented on on that side of things. And now he was like, you know what? I fully accept that. I fully accept that's who I am now. And because he accepted it, now he was able to utilize it to its, you know, to the furthest extent possible. And I can't wait to see what sort of variation is going to have for this in the future, man. Nasty. Straight up nasty. And the fact that Queen went into stealth black and went invisible to dish out this divine punishment. Like, what a sicko. Seriously, what a sicko, man. Sanji doing chivalrous acts. Burning white flames, man, dude. I can't get over this final combo. This final combo was nasty, man. Sanji greatness. Absolutely love the way this was colored. Yeah, man. Great stuff. Great stuff. My boy Sanji. So Sanji versus Queen is officially in the books. This just feels crazy to say that. Finishing off the year, Sanji versus Queen. I'm sure the next chapter, so One Piece is on break next week. But I know they normally take those weeks off, right? We're going to have a couple weeks off, and we're going to have like 1 week in December, and then like 2 to 3 weeks in January. That's how it's been every year. So let me get this straight. I think that we're going to get a chapter on the 17th, right? What's today? December 3rd? December 3rd. So we're probably going to get a chapter on the 17th. We're probably going to get an early chapter like we usually do, Christmas weekend. So I remember we got that for the Laugh Tale chapter, just in recent memory. I remember getting it for the Laugh Tale chapter, and 1000. I remember getting that Christmas weekend. And then, which we got it like way earlier than it was supposed to come out. So I'm going to assume it's going to happen again this year. So we might finish off the year, Zoro versus King, and then start off next year with Luffy versus Kaido and the continuation of that. Oh, man. We're in for a goat stretch. We are in for a nasty, nasty stretch, man. Exciting stuff. But yo, I will see y'all next time. Y'all have an awesome sauce of a day. Thank y'all so much once again for being patient with me this last month. It was a journey and a half, but so much fun. We're just going to keep moving forward. And man, what a One Piece chapter this week. My boy Sanji, dude, has reached the next level. I'm telling you, we are nasty. The Straw Hats right now, and especially after this arc, we are going to be seen as a Yonko crew, man. We are filthy. We're out here poning dudes, man. We are out here whooping commanders. Next is the right hand, and after that is Kaido, bro. It's in sight, man. It's in sight. Yo, y'all have an awesome day. Take care. One Piece greatness. The Street Fighter combo, dude.